Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. Today we are going into Big W because I looked online and it says new in spring, home and living. So I'm so excited. So we're going to go in through the swinging doors and turning right to head towards home and living. Specifically, or actually just starting out at Home Decor. Yes, I'm starting there today. I don't start there very often at Big W, but we're going to head, oops, I've got distracted. We're going to head straight down there once we've looked at the chocolates. Okay, chocolates, 2 for $10. See, I don't think that's a special, as you know. This to me is my price, $3.50 for a block of Daryl Lee. Yes, and I'm just really interested in Whitaker's, this one, banana and caramel. Yum. Limited edition. Sounds fantastic. Okay, we're at the home decorator area. And online, if you want to have a look, it just has home and living and it says new in, new in, new in. It has all the pictures of things like the vases here. And yeah, it's really exciting. So I'm just going to show you as much as I can, film as much as I can for you and nice and slowly so you get to have a good look. Because we often spend so much time at Kmart, we don't often come here and spend a lot of time on home and living and home decor. So more on fashion here. So yes, I'm just having a look. That's really heavy. Very, very nice. And if you haven't seen my Kmart video from Saturday, I think it was a long video. It was everything, all home and living and fashion. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it above. Now this is really, really nice as well. Now it looks like there's not many, but there's a whole stack here and then there's a whole stack around the corner as well. So it's obviously been popular already at $16. Great price. And then this throw down here, how nice is that with the blue and the orange? Very, very nice. And then this is nice as well. I have a feeling these are double-sided, the one on the right-hand side there. And then this is a beautiful color. Now, at some point, I'm not sure what's new in and what's not because I turned the corner here and then there's a bunch of clearance. So I'll film it anyway because in amongst it there are new items, but there is plenty of new coming up, so hold that thought. But let me just show you what also is on clearance. Plenty of things still and really, really good prices as well. So I'll show you everything. Maybe I'll put some music on just while we do this clearance part. Okay, now this looks new, doesn't it? I think we've seen the one on the left-hand side before, but some of these artificial plants look new and some of them look really nice in their planters as well. These vases are new and very nice, $16. That's a really nice imprint in that vase. And then this down here looks very, very snazzy as well. So I would say these are all new in, $25 for these, nice in the little planters. And gosh, I have a full body workout doing this filming for you. I'm up and down and I've got like plies. I'm almost doing ballet and yes. Anyway, these are new in, beautiful dishes. A little bit of an octopus theme going on there. Bit of a snazzy octopus. And then what does this say? Collect beautiful moments. Well, that's a nice reminder, isn't it? Bath salts, lots of gifts, like lots of little knickknacks for gifts. That's a really nice bowl as well, new in. Very, very nice. And then we have this vase, which I feel like we've seen before. And at this point, we're losing a bit of the pricing. Big W doesn't always have the prices out. $10 on the oil burner. Who doesn't want a nice oil burner going with some essential oils, get that aroma through the home. And then we have these bowls, which remind me very Kmart-ish, those bowls. And then we have the nice tray there and some coasters. $18 for the coasters? Maybe. It'd have to be pretty flash. Okay, I'm not sure. All right, so now we have some more clearance items moving along here. We'll just go a bit quicker on the clearance items. The little houses there, and we've got vases, trays. We've got the lady doing that. I used to be able to do that. Don't think I could do it now. I was thinking about setting up the camera and trying, but I thought, no, that's probably a step too far. Actually, it's probably not for me. But anyway, I didn't do it today. Easy sliders, I thought was a great idea. And then this is on clearance, $3 for that decorative tile. Yes, that's what it said it was. See, at this point, all the new in is a bit jumbled in, but I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that this is new. What do you think? I think that's beautiful. I think it's really nice. And so is the bowl. That is such a lovely set. Very, very impressive. I was actually really, really impressed with some of the home decor today, I have to say. I cannot lie. It was amazing. Amaze balls. Okay, moving on. Yes, I'm not sure if we've seen that before. Chow. And then we've got this. I really like this. This is pretty heavy too. Is it? No, it doesn't look heavy. I can't remember now if that one was heavy. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was. It looks heavy, but it's not heavy. Pink vase, green vase, pink vase, and then glass vase. And then the pink bottles we've seen before. Yes, they're on clearance now. And then we've seen those cups. I think they're candles up there, those love ya cup candles, I think so. And then another candle down the end. Speaking of candles, there's some really nice candles like this Zesty lemon candle. It's almost made for me with the little lemon hanging off it. And then we have strawberry ones. And then when we go over the other side, the candles are quite muddled up through everything because there's so many new ones. When we go to the other side, there's also a blueberry one as well. Here's some more nice candles in the glass containers with the lids. $12 for those, $12 for the one down below, and $6 for the smaller ones. That big lilac one's a bit more expensive, I do believe. These ones here are $6. And then we have the bigger ones down below. So this one, I'm just having a closer look at that one. Twilight, very nice. And moving along. I'm having a very good look at these candles, aren't I? And down the bottom, I was just trying to catch the prices of the ones down the bottom. I couldn't quite catch the prices. $8 for those flower ones. And then right down the bottom, we have some sprays and these candles, which we've seen a million times, the $12 ones down there. Okie dokie. And one there. I don't know what that was on the end. All right, we have some nice storage items here. So I thought I'd just film those. They're just randomly put there, some planters and things. And then these are new in, and these are a basket, and they look like a little house, which I thought was really cute. And then we have a basket here and more baskets here, and $14 for those. It's really good to check out the prices because when they go back into the storage area, everything's everywhere and we can't see the prices. So if you can note them here, that's the best way to go because these are all the new items and displayed with prices, mostly displayed with prices. Okay, and now we're moving on. Right, we have a vase there, a nice bow vase in the white, and then we have more candles. Okay, so the bigger ones are $10, the smaller ones are $6, so that's good to know. This one here is $8. And now this tray here is the light one, is so light. I'll pick it up in a moment. We've got some tea light candles. This one looks nice. That might make a nice gift. I don't know what its scent is, but it looks really nice boxed up like that. And let's have a look at the lady. Not the lady, this one. It's very, very light. I really liked it. I was trying to think of what I could use it for. $8. I just liked it. Okay, and then two more storage baskets on the end here, big ones. I don't think they're $7. I'm not sure. And then some white ones down the bottom. Moving on to candles. Yes, now these were really cool. I love these candles. This one is lemon, and then this one is driftwood and fresh tomato. These were fun and fantastic, and they smelt really good. So there we go. $8 for these candles. I think we've seen these ones before, but they're all stacked nicely now on the end. And pay attention to what's up front here on the right-hand side. Oh, we're going to go back here first. Okay, we've got boxed candles. I think I'm going to go back up. All right, so we've got these beautiful candles down below, the brown. So nice. What's it called? Calm Cove. This green one here as well. And this Calm Cove, I love it. Just love how it looks. We've got these ones, and then am I going up above? No, going down below. Okay, we've got some diffusers down here, different scents, and these. Look at these. Very, very interesting. I love the little lids on them. Very cool. Okay, more clearance items, more on the candles. Some new ones. I haven't seen this one before. This is green tea and cucumber. Oh yeah, I quite like those smells. Those smells, those scents. I do. I like those scents. Okay, moving along here, we've got room sprays and oils, scented oils. I don't think we've got essential oils. Maybe we have. We've got some glass candle holders. We've got decorative pillar candles. We've got, here they are. So we've got the strawberry again. Look at them with their little logos. And the, I don't think is it blueberries or grapes? Grapes. I don't know. One of those. Very, very cool anyway. And now I'm getting down into my plie half bend, filming down here for you. Got some candles on the end here, $6, some tea light candles, and then right down the bottom here. And you're lucky I get up again. Sometimes I go whoop like that when I'm filming to get myself up. Your girl's getting old. The knees are giving in. Not too much. Okay. All right. So there we go. These are really nice. Set of 3 candlesticks. Very nice indeedy. Okay, if I can get them back. And then what else do we have? I'm just going to go straight down, I think, here. Yes, some more diffusers down the bottom here, some more scented sprays and room sprays, and very impressed. And then here's a set of candles, and I think it's $12 for the set. But then we also have them individually up here. So I don't think that'd be $12 for the set and then $12 each. But anyway, you can check everything out online. If you see something you like here, just go online and check out the price. You can capture what it's called or just say the blue candle or something like that. Should come up for you. These ones we've seen before many times, many times. And very nice. These are all new. I really like the diffusers. We've got about 4 in my house and I do use them all. And then we've got some more scented diffuser sticks down the bottom. Okay, more new candles. Look at these cool ones. Cucumber and something else, and watermelon spritz. Look at those. They're really nice, aren't they? And that's nice too. The lilac in the glass jar. And then all of these are really nice. Make some nice gifts. They'd make some nice gifts. Early Christmas presents getting organized maybe. So very nice. See, I'm really impressed so far. And then though we've seen those before, we've seen these before. It gets to a point where we know that we've seen everything, but at this point there's still some new things sort of tucked in. At this point I was thinking, have I actually filmed this section before? But then I thought, no, I haven't seen the rose milk. Okay, now clocks. There are some fun clocks that I haven't seen before. So I'll just show them all to you and look at them. Ones that help kids tell the time too. I'll show you that in a moment. There's a really good one. So these are really nice. They look quite stylish, don't they? These clocks. Which one would you get? I think I'd get that black one. This one here, look at this. Learning to tell the time. So half past and very cool. Fun clock. And then these were really nice as well. So you've got the sort of green and then you've got like a mulberry color and a white. So they were really nice. Moving on. Now, here's another new area. So we've got these. Now, this comes in 2 different colors. There's only one color here, but there's another color I find shortly. I love it with the brown straps. And then these are some more tiles. I think these are on clearance. Decorative tiles. Yes, for $3. And then we have this vase. I think we saw that one before, did we? Or maybe that's a new one. This is nice. This is new. That would look really nice with that sort of grass stuff coming out, wouldn't it? That one on the right-hand side there. Some more clearance, some green bathroom things, and some more diffusers. And then this nice green ceramic fruit bowl or bowl of some type, $18. And then we have a mirror. What else do we have? The gold mirror is really nice. We have this mirror as well. And then some artificial flowers, more artificial plants. That one there on the right hand side, there's not that good. It looks very fake, that one there. That's just my opinion, but Yes, just saying. And then we have some jewelry boxes. Have we seen most of these before? Maybe they're new in. And then all these little animals and things. Ornaments. Yes, ornaments. My mum had a lot of ornaments. She loved her ornaments so much. And who was it? I think it was my auntie that you say, oh, dust collectors, just dust collectors. So everyone's different. Everyone is different. Yes. Okay. She'll put some music on. I'm just rambling while we look at these lovely things that are new in here. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? Orchids and some more glass vases that we've seen before. And then the little trinket dishes down the bottom here. The dog, the cat, and the dog. Okay, these are new in. We haven't seen these before. Are they tulips? I don't really know my flowers very well. Tulips and daisies, I'd say. I might be right. And here's some more throws. Now, I'm not sure which ones are new in, but I would suggest that most of these are because they're sort of displayed. This one's really nice, this plush fleece throw and that beautiful color. This one's really nice as well, the shells and a couple of random things down the bottom. Now, I really like some of these. Let me show you the one I really love. Moving along. This one's got, remember I called those the hairy things? Tassels. Is it tassels or anyway, whatever it's called. And then we have the blue one there. We have the green. I think we've seen those before. We've got the blue down here, but this one here, let me show you. Let's move this one out. Oh, fringed. There we go. Not hairy things and not tassels, but fringe on them. Okay, so this one is the super coolest printed fleece throw. So on one side, you've got stripes, and on the other side, you've got floral. I really love this. I thought this was so nice. I wish it had it in blue. I'd really like that in blue, but anyway, it's in green. That's why I was thinking at the beginning of the video around the front, I was thinking maybe there was the other one around the front is similar to this with the two sides. I just didn't check it. And then that's the one that we saw around the front before. Okay, cushions. I'm putting some music on so we can look at all the new cushions in amongst the old cushions. You'll see the new ones because there's some really nice ones. Okay, so did you see all of those lovely lamps? I was so busy enjoying the music, I forgot to come back. But anyway, lots of lovely lamps. We've got some clearance rugs there, clearance throws, more cushions. These are the outdoor cushions, yes. And I think we're going to go back and look at some more lamps and some more storage items. But these are just cushions that we have seen before. Maybe not those green ones. Have we seen those green ones? But anyway, we're back in storage, but we're in the actual storage area. So there's not really any prices and there's just storage everywhere. So that's fine. I'll just try and pick out things that I can see that I know and you that I haven't seen before. Most of this we've seen before. It's a shame that it's always shoved in because there's some really, really good items. And if you could see the prices and they were reasonable, you'd want them. Now this pink on the end is new. I've not seen that before. I love the basket down the bottom there. I just would wonder how much that costs. Some of these down the bottom here, the round one and the rectangle one are new in, I would say. And then this one is. I've not seen this before. This is really nice as well. It's a really good shape, this. It's a really good because you can use it for so many different things. Okay, so here are some more lamps. Little mushroom lamps are cute, aren't they? This is the other side of what we were looking at before. This, I really love this. I think that's so cool. I'd love to get that for Tom for his desk. That is so cool. Love, love, love. Lots of new lamps. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, we just look at these things. $4.50. There's a new one, a wave one down there on the right-hand side. It says that's new in. And I like the pink. Very nice. Just show you a couple of rugs because there is only a couple of rugs and we can see them close up. I do believe the rugs here are really cheap. So if I'm not sure how much they are, but this one's really nice. Felt it. Feels delicious. It does. Okay, and then we have a Minecraft mat and a couple of other ones, washable ones as well. Okay, we have this ottoman or storage box, and here are those ones that I showed you before. See, there's two different colors. There's pink and there's gray, and then these are obviously new in, and I'm not sure about the brown one at the top. And then some more storage, lots and lots of baskets, lots and lots of baskets. I'll show you this one I really like. Where is it? Oh, I've got to get down on the ground again. Oh, down we go. And hang on, I'll just go straight down. This one's really nice, isn't it? The trim. This one here, I feel this is new. There's so many of them and it feels really cool. It's like a plastic thing. It's like plastic. It's not, it's a look-alike thing, I think. Anyway, and then right down the bottom here, you could use that as a rubbish bin, that one with the trim. I think it would make a great rubbish bin. Tom has so much rubbish because the way he studies is he writes notes on a piece of paper and then he screws them up and throws them away once he's done it. So he ends up with bags and bags of paper for us to recycle. Okay, I'm in the storage area. I don't come here often, but I really, really like these pastel storage containers. So really like them, $18 each, something a bit different. And then 3-drawer storage unit. And we also have the 4-drawer storage unit. And then these. Now, I like these. The lids are plastic. They look like they're wood, but they're actually plastic lids. But this is a really nice look, actually, and there's all the different sizes. So I'm quite impressed with this. Very different. Haven't seen anything like this at Kmart. And then $99 for that. Just caught my eye, so I thought I'd film it for you. Great for summer. And then heavy-duty containers, storage containers. I love those. I think they're so useful. Now, I just went across to the other side. I went across to the other side. I did, because I see yellow stickers. And so this is all the car cleaning things. Sort of seems to me to coincide with Father's Day, which I sort of think's rude to expect the father to be cleaning the car. I don't think he wants to receive these products, but maybe he does. I don't know. Anyway, car cleaning products on sale, 40% off. Dog toys. We're not going to dwell here for very long because I know that, oh, I like the flying dragon. How cute is he? Anyway, we won't stay there. $2.95 for the Earth, what's it called? Dishwashing liquid. I thought that was so cheap. And then Damp Rid, Be Still My Beating Heart, my favorite product, $21 for a 3-pack. Now, this is where things get very, very impressive. The bathroom things are really nice. That's a ceramic toilet brush holder and the toilet brush, $12, and it's got the silver handle. Then we have these gold mirrors on like a marble tray. And then we have yeah, you can see what we have. Lots and lots of beautiful things here. I really like the brown with the wood. It's really, really nice. The only thing is I worry about the wood. If it gets wet, it gets a bit sludgy. But that's probably just in my bathroom with my boys, probably. Okay, memory foam mats. Now, I know a couple of you get concerned about some of them that they can be slippery, even though they feel so amazing. So let me just look at the back so you can see if it's a slippery back or not. So that's what the back of that one looks like, but these look so memory foamish. And then we have those bobbly ones. Now, we were talking about these rusting in the shower. Someone said the Kmart ones rust in the shower. I know that one there does, the budget one, because I've had that one before a couple of times. I don't mind a budget thing. And yeah, so that does definitely get rusty. So, oh, then we have some Weight Watchers scales here. I thought that was interesting. I haven't seen those before. These ones on clearance, they're a lot like the Weight Watchers ones, saving $10. Some more bathroomy things. Very nice. The glass soap dish. This is really nice. The black with the gold. Very, very nice. And the toilet brush as well. I just think that toilet brush and that green glass, I just think, oh, that's so gross. Oh. Anyway, now these are what I wanted to show you. These are rust proof. Yes, they are. Do we believe this? Has anyone tried this product? Rust proof shower mitt thingies. Yes, holds up to 10 kilos. Wow, that's really good. So let me know if you tried that product because it looks great. Okay, back to some more memory foam bath mats. Let me show you the back of them. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look. And then we've got the black one, and then we'll have a look at a couple of towels. So these towels are like $20, do you believe? So these are their flash towels. Very nice towels. And then more towels. No, these aren't towels. These are bath mats. These are the $6 towels. So these compare with the Kmart towels, and I felt them because I have a couple of the Kmart $6 towels. And yes, these feel pretty much the same. And they're really huge as well, just like the Kmart ones. My husband and I love them. We have the budget towels, but we really love them. Gingham sheets. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. Gingham sheets, yes. Great price on those. And then this is a dog mat, which was on sale, I do believe, last time I was here. And then we have some fun and funky mugs. This Fun and Sun is a new one. I haven't seen it before. The blue fish and the pink fish, they're pretty new in as well, though I think they were here last time. Then we have 20% off the thermoses and things like that, all the thermosy things. I'm going to go down to get the bottom ones, really. I'm right in the public area too, but I'm going to go down so I can film these ones down the bottom here for you. Okay, tea towels, of course. I'm just going to do them quickly. I know, we've probably seen them all. I really like those dot ones. Very, very cool. And then, of course, I have to show you these ones down the bottom, the Zesty lemon ones. Now, I think these are really cute, but they're terrible tea towels. They feel terrible, except for the blue one feels nice. The rest feel really that yucky stuff, that doesn't dry anything. Anyway, they're there. Here's some mugs. I don't know if these are new. I'm not sure, but there's lots of mugs there, so I thought I'd just stay here for a minute and film these. Pyrex is on special for 20% off, is it? I can't quite see. Something percent. And then here we go again. I have to show you these beautiful new in things. So we have this plate, dinner plate, we have the small plate, and we have the bowl. And then up here we have mini serving dishes, a 3-pack. But look, they say things serves something, I don't know, they say words inside them. And there we go. Very, very cute. Someone's opened up the box. And then we have these platters. You wait to see what's coming up. Platters are really nice, very sturdy platter. Then we have some coasters. So they're nice. I don't think these are newer, and I think I've seen these before. And then a couple of things here, very Kmarty. And then this and this. I don't know if we've seen this before, but aren't they awesome? The lime, the lemon, very, very cool. We've seen the butter dish, and I think we've seen those plates before, but these are new in. I know these are new in. You need to get the last platter there. Isn't that cool? Good times, good food, great company. What a really cool platter that is. That's my find of the day. Yes, I think it's amazing. The plates with the sardines on them are cool too. $18 for the wood platter, which I think is such a versatile and great item to have. And then I fell in love with these. There's only one bowl, but look at the plates. I think they are so pretty, so nice. And then, is that a platter? And then we also have these big serving bowls as well. They would just look stunning. Wouldn't they look nice to serve up? Oh, I actually I got stuck there because I was thinking of all the things I could do with them. I love them so much. And then we've got some snazzy things down here as well for $18. Cake plate. And then randomly this, which I think is really nice. And of course, I'll show you that again. And then up here, we've got a couple of cute bowls. Let me show you. This has been so fun at Big W today. I'm so glad I looked online this morning and went, oh, got to get there, got to get there. Because remember when I was here last week, and I'll link that video above. Actually, no, the last video I did was the try on. So if you haven't seen my Big W try on, I'll link that above. And then before that, I did the clothing, I think. And I think I came down to have a look down here, but everything was being cleared out and there's nothing new. And I said, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And here it is today. So very exciting. Spring, home, and living at Big W. Love, love, love. Okay, I found some more clearance, which I'm showing you. And yes, you probably know already that I've got really bad sinus at the moment. I often get it, as you know, but at the moment I'm just struggling to not talk through my nose. But anyway, that's what's happening. And this is really nice. These bowls are really nice. And no, they're not bowls. What are they? Cooking things, cooking casseroles and baking dishes. There we go. It came to me. All right, $12 for the green ones. Now I'm just going to go on a bit of a roam around and find clearance things and find anything that's interesting. So I'll put some music on because I'm running out of things to say. I am. And you're probably sick of me blabbing on. All right. Okay, didn't I find some cool stuff for you? And I showed you things out of the boxes, and there's so many amazing savings in store. So yes, I'm just getting these pads for Tom. That's what he uses for his study, as I said, so I'm grabbing those for him. And then a couple of chips. I'm just making my way towards the door. Am I going to pop into book? I'm just going to pop into books because I'm just going to show you not a lot of books. I'm just going to show you the ones that are like new in or are featured. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just show you these top 10 new releases. I'll just show you these slowly because a lot of you say, oh, I saw the book and then I went in to buy it. So thank you for showing me the book. So I'll just show you these ones and I'll just go around the corner because there's a couple new in the section just around the corner. And yes, King of Beasts, Pony Park. King of Beast, and then Danielle Steele, Weddings, and Theo, and then Kate. I'd love to read that. Dolly Parton, love Dolly Parton. And then a bunch of good books that may be good for Father's Day, I'm thinking, because they've been sort of featured up the front here. So maybe that's what they're going for there. And just showing you along the bottom here, and we'll move up. And Sam Neill. Rest in peace, Sam Neill. And did I ever tell you that I saw him at the doctor's once when I went to the doctor? He was there. He was in the waiting room. I was like, whoa. Anyway, biographies, yes. And I think that's all. I think we'll move on from here. Yes, and then I just couldn't help myself. There's a new rack of clothing coming in, a denim dress, and then did we see this denim skirt? I love that denim skirt, denim shorts. Oh, did we see this? I do like a satin skirt. And then I see all these new dresses that have come in, all these short new dresses, the shorty ones. So I did say last week that I didn't try any short dresses on here, so I will come back and try a bunch of these on because I love doing try-ons at Big W because the room's really nice. Here's my favorite one. If you haven't seen me try on at Big W the other day, we tried on so much. Well, we didn't, I did. And yeah, so if you want to see it, I'll link it above. Or I did link it above. I'm just checking out these cargos to see if they bought more in my size because they didn't have my size. And I was like, I was in a small size. But anyway, it sort of worked out. Okay, please leave an emoji to let me know you're here. Thanks so much for being with me. And I will see you on the next video. See you later. Bye.